Shout out my boy Steph Hussein at Rent Studios. Tune up cars in a big bad way. If you need something done, hit him up. They got you covered. If you want to shout out on the show, just message in cambridgeshire@gmail.com or any of our socials, link down below. Now for the news. Welcome to Global Cambridge News. I'm the lead anchor, Hugo Rodriguez, coming at you live from the past for you, but the now for me. Today's top stories. Vaccine denied. Unwrapped has paused the rollout of their vaccine after not enough workers signed up for the jab. For some context, for about the past year or so, there's been this virus going around that's kind of messed everyone up. But this vaccine was supposed to be the beginning of the end for it. The Pfizer vaccine has a lifespan of about 5 days once defrosted, so Unwrapped didn't want to bust it out until they had the numbers to back it up. The way I see it, if Philadelphia can sell off her bathwater, I'm sure Unwrapped can sell off the vaccine. And hey, maybe the NHS will be adequately funded for once. Read my lips. Well, now you can. New clear masks designed by the clinical engineering department at Unwrapped leave the bottom half of the wearer's face fully visible, helping those who lip read and use visual cues as part of their communication. The mask incorporates a wide filter at the bottom to allow for more space in front of the face and avoid fogging up. While most everyone welcomes the news, some don't. Specifically, me. Telling me I finally had a reason to cover up my underbite and now you're just going to take it away from me? What if homeless people were inside? House Builder Hill have donated 6 pod homes to Cambridge's homeless population to serve as transitional accommodation, bringing the city's total number up to 16. Besides physical shelter, the pods themselves come with drug and counselling support. The council unanimously decided to support the decision, but some worry that the floor space doesn't meet the usual 37 square foot requirement that the council set out. Other criticisms have been raised too, saying that these pods could harm the character of the area and that the bright orange porta cabins might not fit in with the brick terraced houses. To which I say, suck your mum, they're literally homeless. For those without accommodation, to those not allowed in theirs, Anglia-Ruskin students renting from CB1 are still having to pay almost £200 a week in rent for rooms they're not legally allowed to return to. To discuss the matter further, we got a private student landlord on the show to speak with us today. Thank you very much for coming on. How would you respond to those who say that it's perhaps cruel and unfair that students should have to pay rent for a space they're not allowed to use? But can you see how some would find it unfair that the financial burden ends up on those young students who are already plunging themselves into financial debt? Alright mate, look, I'm not the one saying you don't have a real job, you brought that up yourself. Don't raise your voice at me, alright? I'm not one of your students, don't threaten me with legal action. Yeah, get the hell off my show. I apologise to any viewers offended by our guest's language, and I assure you he won't be allowed back on Global Cambridge News. Hey weather guy, you got any weather news for us? It's hard to tell because these things are usually written a fair bit ahead of time, but it looks like this week we're mostly going to be hitting double-digit temperatures, while it is going to feel like we're hovering around the 4 or 5 degrees mark at the day's warmest. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, better get your umbrellas ready because we're going to be seeing some rain. Other than that, feel free to go outside and enjoy that overcast sun. Socially distanced, of course. You think you're such hot shit, don't you? I'm just doing my job, man. Might not be for much longer. What does that mean? Have you seen the views? Oh, yeah. Oh. We want to hear from you. So write on in to cambridgeunwrapped@gmail.com or hit us up on any of our socials linked down below. At least for now, for Global Cambridge News, I've been your host, Hugo Rodriguez. Good night!